With tens of thousands of miles of rivers and streams, the state of Michigan offers wide and varied options for men, women, and children to go fishing. In Michigan's District 4, Lieutenant Jason Wickland and Sergeant Dan Bigger are observing anglers on the Betsy River in Benzie County in early September. During most years, on this section of the Betsy, the salmon season is open year-round. But the most popular time to target king salmon is during the fall spawning run in September and October. Lieutenant Wickland and Sergeant Bigger have permission to be on private property above the river to watch the fishing activity in and along the river. They know that the fish numbers in the river have been increasing each day.
The Betsy River holds king salmon, which are natural run salmon, and so we've really been trying to up our patrols here to make sure that people are utilizing the proper techniques for catching these salmon. They aren't trying to snag them or take them illegally, either by using illegal gear or by fishing where they're not supposed to be. We have a 100-foot rule from the local dam here, which is in Homestead Dam.
After making their way down from the parking lot above the Homestead Dam, it doesn't take long for Lieutenant Wickland and Sergeant Bigger to spot fishing techniques consistent with snagging.
Yeah, that guy with no shirt in the Field and Stream waders, he's still ripping through the holes, but he's moved down closer to where I'm at now. Yeah, he's got green waders, no shirt, yellow fish pole.
The COs watch the anglers in this section of the river for more than an hour and pinpoint 2 fishermen that they want to talk to.
I see 2 down there that are ripping through the holes.
Looks like no shirt, but he's actually got a black sleeveless t-shirt underneath, brown waders. We've got the kid, the one with the blue shirt I was talking about. His hat's on backwards. He's all the way at the end of this group downstream. You ready? Let's go grab him. Hey, right here. Look to your right.
How are you?
Right over you.
All right. See this stuff. You got a fishing license on you?
So are my bag.
Where's your bag at?
Right across.
Okay. Why don't you step up here real quick on the bank for me, all right?
All the way at the end. Not you, the guy next to you. Yep.
While Lieutenant Wickland talks to one angler, Sergeant Bigger is talking to another.
Bring your rod. Bring your rod. Just cross where it's safe. I can't see the bottom from here. If it starts to go down, don't go any further. All right. All right, do me a favor to stand right there for me if you would. Thank you, sir.
You know why I'm talking to you right now? Why I picked you out of the herd?
I do not. This is my first time coming here, so I don't know.
First time fishing, first time coming here?
Come here.
Okay. How many times have you fished for salmon before in the rivers?
Once, my first time last week. So.
Okay. So out of all these people, why do you think we picked out you?
I don't know.
Give me a guess.
I really don't know.
When you're casting and you're ripping that line through the water, what are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just trying to get it off so it doesn't like hook up on anything.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to I'm not trying to like rip it on there. I know you can't use treble hooks.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, what you're doing is snagging. You're pulling the line through the water using a sweeping, jerking motion. Okay. Trying to hook into a fish, and you've already obviously hooked 2 fish doing that, right?
I didn't.
And you let them both go, correct?
Yeah, I know. You can't.
Okay.
You gotta be hooked in the mouth.
Exactly, hooked in the mouth. But the way you're fishing, you're making it easier to hook fish illegally by doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not giving the fish an opportunity to take it in their mouth. You're ripping it through the holes, and that way you're snagging fish wherever they're lying in there. They're not actively pursuing your bait. You're targeting them with your hook when you're doing that. You understand?
Well, I'm just trying to get it out of the way.
But you understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever been in trouble with DNR before?
No.
Okay. You haven't kept any fish then, right?
No.
You just hooked 2 fish so far? Okay.
The reason I'm pulling you out of the water is your technique. The way every time you were going, you were jerking the rod. As soon as you saw me, you changed. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't do that. Okay? No, the fish have to be able to take the hook in the mouth. If you're doing this, they can't take that in the mouth. You're trying to hit them in the back or something like that. You can't do that. Is there a reason why you were doing it?
I was feeling bottom, lifting up, trying to get it unsnagged off the bottom.
This is a rocky bottom, so you shouldn't be snagging too much on that. Do you have ID with you?
Yeah.
Clear, thanks. You telling me you didn't have any DNR priors? Never been in trouble with the DNR before?
Lieutenant Jason Wickland and Sergeant Dan Bigger are patrolling salmon anglers on the Betsy River in the northwest corner of Michigan's Lower Peninsula. Shortly after starting their shift, they make contact with two anglers who they witnessed attempting to snag fish.
Clear, thanks. You telling me you didn't have any DNR priors? Never been in trouble with the DNR before? What about Jackson County?
Oh, for the deer hunting license?
Yeah, no deer hunting license, and use somebody else's tag, right?
Yeah, I have a fishing license over there. Going to.
No, I checked you have a fishing license, but when I told you to ask if you ever been in trouble before, you said no.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
No, all right. You understand what you're doing wrong, though, right?
Yeah, I understand.
That you're creating an artificial advantage for you by ripping that hook through those holes, okay?
All right.
Fish has to take its own free will. You can't rip a hook through there.
You can't, like, if you have snag it
And you've snagged two fish, obviously, so you obviously know that, you know,
I know you can't snag.
your method's not cutting it, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a citation. I'm not gonna seize your gear. I could take your pole. I could take you to jail too, but I'm not gonna do that. That's okay. You're just gonna get a simple ticket, and you're gonna correct your behavior from here on out, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because all these people here know we're here now, so they're all gonna behave themselves.
I'll hear some of the smart ass remarks here.
All right. Okay.
Are you familiar with the hook regulations?
No.
Okay. So the hook regulations are the 1/2 inch from point to shank.
Oh, really?
If I had to guess, I'm going to guess that might be a little big.
A little big?
What do you think that is?
Bigger.
You think it is?
Yeah.
I do too. I do too. All right, so we'll measure it real quick just so we can get
All right.
an idea. Okay, point to shank.
He's over half. Yes.
Here's your 1/2 inch mark, right?
Yeah.
You're well over that.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, agreed?
I agreed.
All right.
In addition to attempting to snag fish, one fisherman is also using an illegal hook.
It's your responsibility, even if you get snagged up on something, that hook opens up, you got to change it out, okay? There's a reason for that. These are natural reproducing fish.
Yeah.
So anything larger than that, when you snag them and stuff, causes them stress.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, so is there any other rules then that I'm going to need to be aware of? I know that snagging. Any other,
As far as
like anything, like limit and all that, like, isn't it 3 or 5? I think it's 3 over.
3 over what? I'm gonna know this stuff, okay? It's like driving. You gotta know the rules before you drive the car, right?
Isn't it 15 inches?
Okay.
Okay. 3 over 15 and 5 total, I think.
Are you listening to this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, all these people out here, I mean, you guys all gotta be on the same page, right? Okay?
Right.
Because when we're sitting here watching, it's very easy to spot the guy that's not playing by the rules.
Yeah.
And here you are, okay?
In this case, for snagging fish, the fisherman that Lieutenant Wickland spoke with paid a court-ordered fine of $265.
It's been 5 years since your last DNR contact, so let's not have any more contacts, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Trying to do that.
You're still a young guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I have my knife as well?
Yep, I'll give that to you in a second. There you go. Okay. Be an example of what to do out there, what not to do, okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
The fisherman that Sergeant Bigger cited paid court-ordered fines of $265 for each charge of attempting to snag fish and for using an illegal hook, resulting in a total payment of $530.
You don't have any DNR priors or anything like that, which means you've never been in trouble with us before. You seem like a decent guy. You just made some bad choices.
Yeah. Well, second year, like, I knew a little bit. I knew, like, a little bit of the rules.
Yeah.
But I didn't know hook size or anything like that.
Okay, so make sure you know that, and especially up here with these rivers, we have a couple different rivers with hook sizes and regulations on them. It's this one and the Platte. Both of them are really close to each other. So anytime you're on any of these rivers, just make sure all those rivers up there, they're listed right in the fishing guide. And you can go right down the list, and it'll say what the restrictions are for them. It lists them all out.
In addition to keeping an eye on the fishing methods of those targeting salmon, Lieutenant Wickland and Sergeant Bigger also won't hesitate to write tickets to trespassers who are on the private land adjacent to the river without authorization. In fact, the landowner, who had been more lenient towards anglers during previous fishing seasons, made sure to meticulously post his property and sought out conservation officers to request that they enforce the recreational trespass law to discourage people from illegally entering upon his land.
When the fish came in, he actually found our truck in the parking lot and actually found us out on the trails. Specifically asked us if we could enforce the recreational trespass. In the past, he had let people use his land, but in the last couple of years, he's put up a lot of no trespassing signs. We've had a lot of problems with people damaging the trees, the lands around it, camping, starting fires, leaving trash. We want to be good stewards to not only the land, but to the landowners that are adjacent to the state lands.
Over here. And drop your fish.
Yes.
Once you guys get your IDs and your fishing licenses out,
Okay.
if you guys have them, okay?
Yep.
A lot of work dragging these big fish back, right, isn't it?
Oh, it's a lot, man.
How long you been up here for?
Just today.
Just today? When you
Yeah.
going back tonight or what?
Yes, definitely.
Come on up here. Fishing license and ID, sir. You guys put in the river and walked all the way down?
We did that all the way down and was fishing there, and then we just came back.
Okay. This is all private property though, okay?
Okay.
As you head back towards the parking lot, you're going to see all sorts of yellow trespassing signs, okay? The owner of this property has made sure that he's marked this very well because he doesn't want people coming through here.
Okay.
And you notice all the trash that's laying on the ground and
Yes.
stuff, so just think of it as if it was your property. Would you want a bunch of bottles and cans and stuff and people wandering through your property? No, okay? I know this is easier than wading back up through the river,
Okay.
but it's illegal to do, okay? Unless there's an obstacle or there's a deep hole or a bridge or some kind of navigation hazard that you can't get through, you can leave, go around it, go back in the water, you understand?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna write every one of you guys a ticket, okay? But who's the leader of the group here coming out? Who's the first person, you?
Yeah, I just said me.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna write you a ticket because everybody's following you, all right?
Okay.
And then if you guys are all gentlemen, maybe you'll kick in and help him pay his fines. Because I could write every one of you guys, all right? Because every one of you guys right now is trespassing on this guy's property, all right? And he wants us to enforce trespassing, and we're going to enforce trespassing, okay? Does that sound fair? One ticket instead of everybody getting a ticket? How many fish you guys got? Everybody's got two?
Yep.
Okay.
And one has one.
Oh man.
They tried hard enough.
Didn't try hard enough. Fish are all hooked. Where were the fish all hooked?
Huh?
Where were the fish all hooked?
Mouth.
In the mouth?
Yes.
Every fish. There's no marks anywhere else on them. All right, just making sure, guys. Thank you for playing by the rules. You know, there's a lot of people out here that aren't. All right, guys?
Yep.
All right. I don't envy you carrying all those fish. Well, not you only caught one, but maybe you're the smartest guy of them all.
In this case, the fisherman pled guilty to recreational trespass and paid a court-ordered fine of $275.
Salmon fishing right now is excellent. This summer has yielded perhaps as many 30-pound king salmon as we've seen in a long time, and that's an indication that there may be improved forage out there. And so, you know, fishing's good. There's big fish to be caught.
Approximately 10 miles from where Lieutenant Jason Wickland and Sergeant Dan Bigger started their salmon patrol on the Betsy River sits the Platte River State Fish Hatchery. The Platte River Hatchery is one of 6 hatcheries in Michigan that are operated by the DNR. There are also 2 federal hatcheries in the state. The facility on the Platte River was established in 1928 and was converted to the state's main salmon hatchery in 1972.
We raise coho, Atlantic, and Chinook salmon for stocking into public waters here in the state so that fishermen can go out and target those species and have successful trips. We stock fish all around the state to provide opportunities throughout the state, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, even up into Lake Superior.
One reason the DNR started stocking Pacific salmon in and around the Great Lakes in the 1960s is that they eat alewives, an invasive species that decimated the lake trout populations of the Great Lakes. Around that time, deceased alewives would wash up on beaches and create unfit conditions for using the beaches. Another reason for introducing salmon is to assist the nearly $11 billion Great Lakes sport fishing industry. The Platte River Fish Hatchery is the primary egg take facility for coho salmon for the upper Great Lakes. In addition to collecting coho for the Michigan DNR, the Platte River facility also collects them for the DNRs of Illinois and Indiana.
Behind me we have our maturation ponds. So as fish migrate from Lake Michigan up the Platte River, they hit our upper Platte River weir here at the hatchery. They have to come up our fish ladder, and then they go, we open one pond at a time, and they go into the maturation ponds. And that's where they'll stay until it's time to be spawned in mid to late October. At that time we'll pull fish out of the ponds, bring them into our spawn building here, and do our artificial egg collection process and spawning, and then the eggs go back into the hatchery building.
After staying pretty close together to start their shifts, Lieutenant Wickland and Sergeant Bigger split up. Lieutenant Wickland stays on the side of the river where they began their patrol, and Sergeant Bigger crosses over to the other side of the Betsy River.
Watch. See it? It's every cast.
When Sergeant Bigger spots a fisherman using illegal tactics to target fish, he brings the subject to the attention of Lieutenant Wickland.
The guy with the solid yellow beanie on, first guy downstream, he's kind of standing back behind him a little bit. It's got long sleeve red. Can you see him right now?
Yellow beanie or red shirt?
Red shirt. Every cast.
All right, I can see him.
He's ripping right through. I don't know if you just saw him do that again, but it's everything. I can hear the rod from back here, just so you know.
Right, I see him.
Okay, he's exiting the water, so I don't know if you want to make contact when he's up on shore or not.
If you are interested in becoming a Michigan Conservation Officer, please head to mi.gov/DNRCO. On the Betsy River, where Lieutenant Jason Wickland and Sergeant Dan Bigger are patrolling salmon anglers, the DNR doesn't stock fish because natural salmon reproduction is very good there. While working different sides of the river, Sergeant Bigger alerts Lieutenant Wickland to a fisherman whose fishing technique is highly likely to result in snagged fish. When the angler heads to shore, Lieutenant Wickland contacts him.
So we've been watching you fish for a while. What you're doing is illegal.
What?
Okay? When you're ripping that rod back and forth like that.
Oh, some old guy taught me that trick. He just said that, he's like, when you're done, just go like this. It'll keep your stuff from going up into the logs and
That's
stuff and getting
snagging.
snagged.
That's snagging fish.
Okay.
Fish has to be able to take that bait at its own free will. If you
Yes,
rip
sir.
that hook through there, that's snagging, okay?
Yes, sir.
Have you caught any fish today?
No, I don't have any on the stringer.
Have you hooked any fish?
Yes.
Where'd you hook them?
The one I've hooked 2 in the face that I landed and 2 in the tail.
So none in the mouth.
Well, no, in the mouth, yeah.
Okay,
I
well
hit
the
2
ones in the
mouth.
tail, you know, those are the ones that,
Yeah.
when you're ripping.
I usually break off and just...
well, I'm glad you're doing that, but your technique is illegal by definition, okay?
Okay. The legal limit is 5, right?
Legal limit's 5.
Okay, my buddy was asking the other day.
Okay. You know, it's just like driving. You gotta know the rules before you drive, right?
Yep.
All right, just like come out here and wing it.
No,
because
perfectly understandable, because I'm one of them guys that gets mad when I come out and see guys with giant hooks.
in
And
this case, you listen to an old guy, then that's not gonna be
Yep.
your benefit,
No,
okay?
that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'm all about being a sportsman. I just want to come out here and catch fish like the rest of the people. I don't even keep my fish, so.
Okay, are you here by yourself?
Yes, sir.
In this case, for using an illegal fishing method to attempt to take a fish, this fisherman pled guilty and paid a court-ordered fine of $265.
So do I have to be done fishing for the day or just change how I'm fishing?
Nope. We're gonna give you this ticket. You're gonna change the way you fish, right?
Yep.
We publish the fishing laws. That's the advice you should be using, all right? Do you have a copy of the fishing laws with you?
No. Can I get some of those?
You have your phone, right?
Yeah.
Just go right on the DNR website and you can go ahead and pull the fishing laws up right there, okay? When in doubt, you know, look it up, okay? All these people out here, they don't have a vested interest in you. They're gonna tell you whatever you want to hear.
Yes, sir.
And then, in this case, it's an expensive lesson, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Lieutenant Wickland and Sergeant Bigger work for a couple of hours past nightfall, and then their shifts are over. But new conservation officers will take over for them, since the DNR will be on patrol for 24 hours a day during the busiest times of the salmon season.
We're estimating right now on the river there's about 350 to 400 people on the river, and quite a few. You guys, when we were up in the lot, you could see how many vehicles are coming and going. A lot of people from out of state. One of the guys today was from Mexico, a lot of guys from Georgia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. So a lot of people hear about it, a lot of people come up here. This is a natural run fish. It's a phenomenon that you just can't get away from. It's a good thing.